Ahoy Kameraden, and welcome to my Silent Hunter free let's play. It's a game about submarine warfare during the Second World War in the Atlantic and on the coast of England and Africa. Maybe some Asia later down the line. So, well, the first time I've seen a let's play on YouTube, I thought to myself, well, would people be interested in watching a Silent Hunter free let's play? And I thought no one is interested in that, because the thing you're doing most of the time is staring at the sea or at fuel gauges, pressure gauges and other kinds of gauges or navigation tools. So I thought, well, only boring people and Germans will be interested. And then I saw a YouTube let's play from Mr. Tailmage and Mr. Effing Controller on the YouTubes, and well, they had an audience, so I thought to myself, well, I could try to record this game, which is pretty hard to do in OBS, and it's basically the only thing I can get it to run on my PC. Well, I thought to myself, well, let's do a Silent Hunter free let's play, and I asked it you on my Steam friends list and during live streams if you wanted to join my crew. And some people of you did, and I hope I added everyone. I modded the game heavy, so this thing should work now, I hope. Because I put like 10 hours in it just to get it to work with my recording software, so please run. Okay, so this is your commander, Mr. Peter File. He's Oberleutnant zur See, which is pretty high in the ranks of fighting staff. And we are momentarily in home before the patrol number 2. I already did patrol number 1 to check if everything is working. Seems to be fine. It's Friday, September 15th, 1939, so we already joined the war. Not joined, we started it. And we are fighting still against Poland, against France, and also England just joined. So, well, there's that. We are on U-100 Type 7B. I love the 7-year series. I think we will stick to it until we get the long-range boats, which we can use to travel across the Atlantic and lay low before big American cities. But that will take a long time. And our flotilla is the Erprobungsstelle Kiel Stralsund, which is basically just a testing flotilla, and we might want to join a real fighting one later. Our next patrol is near the coast of England. It's AN-40. I will show you in game how this thing works. Well, so I see you in the game, because this here is just a mod for making starting up easy. So, see you in a bit. Okay, here we are in our quarters. This is basically something like the base. Here we can change everything up in the game before we start our patrol. And that's what we are going to do. Like I said, it's Friday is 15th September. By the way, the whole game is in English. I set everything to English. That is writing related, so everything you can read is in English, but I will leave the crew talking German because it sounds much nicer, more fitting. I will tell you everything that is happening anyway in English, so yeah, we leave it at that. And sometimes I guess I will start talking German when things get hectic and you have all these Nordic words that aren't easy to translate in your head while you're saying them. And as you might have noticed, my English isn't very good from the begin with, and I'm trying to get better at it, but right now I'm really not. So let's turn the game volume down a bit. I hope that will work. Please tell me if it was better before or if it's better now. Well, of course you can only tell me that after you've seen the Let's Play. So, well, here we are. We got our boat, we got our options, our logs, our crew, and our mission. So the first thing we are going to do is I will show you not this one. Oh, I guess I can change it. In reality settings, I basically activated everything in reality that is fun. So I haven't set reality options in the view things. So I can view you around the whole ship. I can view the enemy, and I can have a free camera to show you how the enemy thinks. So yeah, but everything else is set to maximum realism, because like that's the way I like to play it. The only thing I didn't set up was the weapons officer, so I can use my weapons officer to calculate the torpedoes and find out the torpedo solutions for me, so I don't need to do it every time. I don't think I will use this feature often, just a convenience way. So okay, here we are. This is our U-boat. This is Type 7B. Now things are getting interesting for me, not for anyone else, because it weighs 753 tons. Maximum speed is 7.29 knots. The range is 8,700 nautic miles, and the driving depth is 150 meters. Dive time is 30 seconds. Bow tubes 4, stern tubes 1. By the way, I will try to keep this whole Let's Play thing interesting, so I will cut through most of the stuff. I will just jump to... Oh god, this music is so loud I can't hear talking myself. Let's turn it down for a minute. Okay, I will jump to every time when there's something interesting happen, so you won't have to endure the whole driving around thing. While I'm doing it, I will read a book in real life, watching a movie, doing some other stuff, and return to recording when something interesting is happening. How sounds that? I think that sounds good. Okay, we have a canning tower. It's pretty basic. We have a like flag, nothing more. We have a cannon. We have a deck gun, which is this nice 8.8 centimeter, also known as 88 millimeters, which you might know from various different World War II games. Well, then we have torpedoes. We have two kinds of torpedoes, and actually I want to use these two kinds. We have the T1, which has 3 different speed settings and a maximum distance of 12.5 kilometers, but I don't think I will be able to hit something at 12 kilometers without the PC helping me. Yeah, and these are really old torpedoes. They are pre-war issue, and they have a very big disadvantage because they have a propulsion system, gas and steam, so they will leave bubbles when they are going through the sea, and the enemy ships are able to spot the bubbles, so you only can attack very short range, so the enemy can dodge them, or you can try to attack during a moonless night. So, well, that's the only problem with these things. On everything else, they are pretty good. They are pretty reliable. Well, and I will use them a lot, as you can see. So, and we got the T2, which looks basically like the T1, other than the markings and a shorter tail. Oh. And those are electric. So the thing the electric torpedo is doing is it is electric. Yeah, crazy, right? No, there's a thing about electric torpedoes is they don't leave any traces when you fire them. So you are able to hit stuff without knowing it will get hit. But they are also only they also have only 3 kilometers range, and they also can go only 30 knots. So what you basically do most of the times is you're selecting a target with the T2 torpedoes, shooting the T2s, and then you fire the gas ones behind them, so they hit at the same time, and the enemies can't dodge, and they won't see this one coming. So also we have something special. We have a sight emblem, Basically we aren't in any flotilla right now, so... Oh, I don't have an emblem I could use. I could just search for the nicest. This one is nice. A little devil. Let's take this one. Equipment, we have the standard batteries and the standard hydrophones. But I want the Kristall Drehbasisgerät, which is the KDB, which gives you more radius on where you can hear stuff. The old one is based on the microphones, you know. This one has crystals, electric crystals. With them you can hear things underwater. So I will give out 300 renown, which by the way can also be seen here, just to get this. Yeah. So I need to figure out how to... Yeah, okay, I need to change some of my torpedoes. Take one in the tube. By the way, this is very realistic, this game. So you have to keep in mind, you only got these torpedoes. 6 in your reserve, 4 in your tubes. And then there are external reserves. And you need to stand still and be surfaced to get them. So once you fired your after torpedo, you have to stand still to get the second after torpedo in, which can take a while. But these ones are pretty fast to get. I can always reload the 4 of them, and the red ones I need to wait until they are getting pulled up here. So yeah, there's that. Okay, on our logs there's nothing, of course, because there are U-boat aces. I have sunken 2 ships on my last patrol. This was just for testing. I don't have any medals. Yeah, this was the patrol. Okay, let's call for a transfer. And I want to join the U-boat flotilla Wegener. Or Wedding, I don't know. I guess I go with Wegener. And let's hope they will take me. Base was changed to Kiel. So with a bit of luck, we are getting different missions now. It's now September 21st. Okay, our mission is U-boats are sent to patrol the North Atlantic Ocean. 26. Hitler guarantees neutrality to Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Denmark, Switzerland. 31st. Polish troops reportedly attacked German radio station at Gleiwitz. This should be Gleiwitz, by the way. Oh well. The thing is, that was ruse, a false flag operation of Germany, and they acted like Poland was attacking them, so they could declare war, and they worked together with Russia, of course, to split up the whole Eastern Europe thing, which turned to be a full-blown war at the end, and we are in the beginning of it. And welcome to our crew, by the way. So these are our guys, and we have here Mr. Richard Ente, better known as Emir the Doomduck from the channel. He is the elf part of the channel. Welcome aboard, Mr. Oberfendrich zu See. He's a watchman and a helmsman, so he will be outside most of the times. Then we have Franz Teilmenge, better known as Tailmange. Check out his YouTube, he's doing much better stuff than me. And also he's better at Silent Hunter in general. So yeah, check him out. Then we got Mr. Willibald Wombat, better known as Hypercubic, or the hero of the NetHack. He is a machinist, and he will keep our diesel engines running. We got Klaus Effing, better known as Effing Controller. You can find him on the YouTubes by searching Effing Controller. He's also doing Silent Hunter Let's Plays. Not only Silent Hunter 3, but also Silent Hunter 4 and 5. Which he really liked. Ask him about Silent Hunter 5. He will tell you how much he loved Silent Hunter 5. Right, Effing? Right. Then we got Max Klabauter, which is myself. Also machinist. And here we going, the ladies of the crew. Nymeria Slasher. And she is the girl in the boat torpedoes, and she is the girl we have to rely on to keep these things up and running and tidy and not exploding. And also we got my girl here, Nadja Schwarzherz, which is my girlfriend actually, and she wanted to be a part of the crew, I swear. And she is a torpedo girl, just like Nymeria. Then we got Jan Stephenson, which is just a regular guy. Nothing interesting about him. By the way, everyone that has a dot is a guy I added. And everything that hasn't is just a plain normal dude. Okay, we got Ewald Massmann. Yeah, he's a radio man. And he's interesting. We got Lasse Brasil. And he is better known as Mr. Let me take a look at my list because I can't remember missing. Mr. Judy from the streams. He's our flag gunner. Then we got Konrad Schmidt, who is not interesting, Wolf Ding, who's not interesting, and Anton Obermeier. So those four guys here you can still get. Everyone else is taken. Then we got Mr. Joseph Slasher, better known as /MVC. He also has a YouTube. Check it out. Then we got Edemeister, better known as Mr. V Dub on my Steam. And I don't want to say his real name, but he is a friend of mine. Together with Mr. Wolf Torvaldsen, which I also know in real life. And he is our weapons officer, but he wanted to do the whole navigation thing, so I will take him over there. Mr. Slasher will be our real weapon officer. And well, this is navigations, right? NO? We'll see when we get out. Well, we'll find out at some point, I hope. So, Mr. Slasher is the machinist and the torpedo man. Mr. Torvaldsen is the watchman and the machinist. And Mr. Edemeister is the helmsman and the machinist. So those four are our commanding officers. And the guys in yellow are petty officers, and the other ones are just sailors. So that's that. Then we got Dr. Nikolaus Brunner, better known as Gannon, also known from our streams. He is a Spanish dude. By the way, we got an international crew around here. So we got American, German, another German, Englishman, Australian, another Englishman, and a Brazilian, and Dr. Nikolaus Brunner is Spanish. And also he's our medic, so he will hand out the drugs when it comes hard. And Mr. Ismail Ballerman, who is Moroccan, and he's known as Bala 7 Linzer on my Steam friends list. And one day he will become something more than just a normal human, because he's sitting in a central, guiding our shots. And I really hope this will work out. What can I say more? Let's get him. By the way, I'll get Mr. Lasse Brasil also in the central. So we got on the sonar, we got Mr. Wilhelm Braunstein and Frederik Schreiber, better known as Sinnersex. He has a YouTube. He is only doing German stuff. Just search for Sinnersex or Combo Helden if you're interested in what he's doing in his free time. And Mr. Wilhelm Braunstein, who is better known as Texas Ranger, which is also a Steam friend, and well, he's from America, Texas. So I guess that was everyone in the crew. So we can now start our patrol. Patrol. I don't know. Well, let's start the mission. And I see you when everything loads. Oh, I can change the realism here. Okay. We got limited batteries, limited compressed air, limited O2, limited fuel, vulnerability, Vulnerability. Okay. Realistic repair time, realistic ship sinking time, manual targeting system, no map contact update. I will leave that out because otherwise it will take forever to find ships sometimes. And I don't want to sail around 4 hours not being able to do a single episode. So there's that. No weapons officer assistance. Like I said, I want to have weapon officer assistance at some point. Because I can only play this game in windowed mode, otherwise it won't record, and it's pretty hard to aim sometimes in windowed mode because you don't have the full picture. Dart torpedoes, I disabled that because it's really not fun when you are trying to aim for 20 minutes and then you shoot and the torpedoes won't work and you don't know if you made a mistake or if the torpedo was dumb. So well, we leave that out. Realistic reload, so it takes forever to reload torpedoes, like in a historical sense. No event camera, we want events and we want the camera so I can show you stuff. That's the thing. External view, we will have that, and we have a stable view. So it won't make you nauseous when you're looking at the whole thing. And we will have no noise meter, so it's still 78% realism, which is okay. Alright. Our starting base is Kiel 1, our return to base is also Kiel. And we are driving this guy. And we see you in the game. And here we are, back again. In the silentest of the silent hunters. We are basically now in our basic base, which is in Kiel. We are around here. And now things will get started at being told to me, so let's quickly remove everyone from here so I won't get told constantly stuff. So, okay. Let's start the game. Everyone is cheering, everyone is happy. Yeah, shut up, Emil. So we got our chief engineer, our navigator, and our weapon officer. So, Edemeister is our chief engineer. He is our navigator, and Slasher is our weapons officer. So everything worked out fine. Currently it's in the middle of the night, because that's how we roll. We're going out in the middle of the night. Let's see what our orders are. Reach grid AN18. Patrol grid AN18 for 24 hours. Let's take a look. Okay, I have the feeling that my English is getting progressively worse because people start talking all the time. I'm trying to say something and it's hard to concentrate. AN18. AN, it's here, and 18 is here. So we need to go there from here. So 1,544 kilometers, which is quite a distance. Okay, I installed some of the nicer sound mods. So what you can hear right now is one of the sound mods going off. Just ignore it. Okay, let's plot a course. Oh, this is a hard thing to do in windowed mode. So I'm taking my tool, my plot course tool. Set the first point here, because we want to get out of here. And we're driving to the whole Eastern Sea. Is it called Eastern Sea? It's Ostsee in German. I don't know how you called it. So let's go through here. I also could take the Kaiser Wilhelm Canal, but that will take forever. And we still won't be in the spot where we want to be. Maybe later. So let's say through the Kattegat, past Denmark, south of Sweden, and then go straight to number 18. So let's start the engines. So as you can see, no, as you actually can't see. Okay, where was the view? Why am I dived? I don't want to be dived. I pressed something wrong. Well, whatever happened here? For some reason my ship was diving. I guess this is a bug. Because I don't even have the means to dive. Let's see, Mr. Navigator. How much depth do you have under the keel? 9 meters. So shouldn't be able to dive. Okay, there he is again. Oh well. Now I can join the bridge. And leave keel. Our first mission to glory. Hopefully sink some British ships. What do we have here? German carrier, destroyer. Well, and let me show you around in a ship. So we have the command room, which is now in red light because it's night outside, and the red light helps with the night orientation. Okay, how was that? Okay, I can move around here. So we got our guys here, Mr. Ballerman and our Dr. Brunner, who is helping out right now. They're sitting here, just standing around. Our officers looking at their maps, and our, what is it called in English? CE, commanding engineer, I guess. Lieutenant engineer in German. Also we got some food hanging around here, so sausages everywhere. We are on middle speed, halbe Fahrt. Currently doing 9 knots. Let's get around here. More food. Much more food actually. Our batteries are fine because we haven't used them, so when you're dived you are driving on batteries, of course. How do you open? I don't know. Some way you can open these doors. I forgot the whole thing. Yeah, we're still open. Okay, just let's continue our tour. We have the tech periscope. Oh. Which we don't need right now because we are already surfaced. This thing here is the observation scope, periscope. You can't zoom as much with this, but it's bigger, so it takes more light, so you can see better with it at night. And also it's easier to spot planes with this. So there's that. I will tell you more about the whole thing around here once we need it, because it's getting quite complicated from there on. By the way, I have no idea what was that in the background. Well, it's gone now. Okay. So, this is our crew, this is our TDC, this is for calculating your torpedoes. This is us, this is our friendly ships. This is our mission objectives, our radio and our sonar station. It's right here. So no one in there right now because I sent them off, otherwise they will give us constant updates while I'm trying to talk. And I don't need that. So this is the sonar. It's for listening underwater. And this is our radio. which will be very crucial in our mission, because this will help us intercept radio calls the Allied are sending to each other, and so we can find out where convoys are. And this is for when we are dived, because when you are dived you can't see anything, so you have to rely on your hearing, and that's what the hydrophone is doing. Okay, we got our officer's place. Here they eat and they sleep here. Okay, one is in bed right now. This, by the way, is all mod. You can't see it in the normal game, so it's nicely done, but also that's the reason why no one in here is moving. And these are the foretubes. So there's that. Then we got our deck gun, which is manned currently, and our flag. Also no one is at. Just this guy looking out. And we got a free fuel, of course, with our nice Type 7, which looks like this underwater. Beautiful thing. So also we can look at the hydrophone ourselves, so you can try to spot something, which isn't really easy if you are going 12 knots on surface. Basically it's not working at all, I guess, because I have removed the crew. Okay, Mr. Frederick and Mr. Wilhelm, Herr Braunstein und Herr Schreiber, you're getting back to your positions now, because I need you at some point. No, there they are. And I will try to get this thing to work. Yeah, we can hear our own. Not even that. We can't hear anything right now, for some reason. Oh, well, I hope it's not a bug. I really don't hope it's a bug. Okay, let's leave the sausage fest. Look at our map. And let's speed up time a bit till we get out of Kiel. And I see you guys when something happens. Okay, here we are back again. Oh, we now got to fix how long it will take us to get to North England. Around 90 hours at our current speed. Mr. Torwaldsen, could you please tell us how long it will take? Time to end is 193 hours, so that is including the way back. And I guess I will delete this way, so calculate again. Okay, 89 hours and we will reach England. 1,314 kilometers. And we have a maximum range of 18,051 kilometers. So our diesel reserves should be pretty okay. You could tell us about our diesel reserves. Yeah, I'll start up here. We got enough pressure, we got enough CO2. No CO2 because, well, we haven't done anything up till now. And it's September the 17th at 3 o'clock. Well, the weather is a bit stormy. Well, it could be worse. Okay, guys. See you at the next waypoint. Here we are again. Just 35 more hours to our destiny. And basically, we now reached British airspace. So everything in here is covered by the Brits. Yeah, and here we go. We'll spot an airplane. So, crash dive now. Well, that's an interesting beginning. I can't see it though.
Nicht genug Besatzung an den E-Maschinen, Herr Kaloin. Derzeitige Tiefe 2-0.
Okay, let's exchange some people.
Derzeitige Tiefe 3-0.
Okay, Max Klebauter, Willibald Wombit, this is your time to shine. Nice spotting area.
Tiefe 4-0.
I wouldn't have thought that you would see the plane, but you did.
Derzeitige Tiefe 5-0.
Okay. Let's get the guys from the diesels away.
Derzeitige Tiefe 6-0.
Yeah, we don't need to
Neue
dive
Tiefe
much
1,
deeper.
2 Meter. Neue Tiefe 1-4 Meter. Neue Tiefe 1-7 Meter.
Vorne um 15, hinten um 10.
Alright, let's hope we were fast enough. I guess we will hear if you are fast enough. So, if planes are spotting you, they will give your current position to other planes and to destroyers. So you can get into deep trouble if you get spotted. And I guess nothing happened because otherwise they would be dropping bombs on us now. So let's go to periscope dev. And try to find out if he's still around. Well, I guess we keep dive for a bit, just reduce our speed, because the highest speed will drain our batteries like crazy. Okay, let's speed the things up a bit, and I think I'm getting to I keep being dived till noon. So 4 hours later he should be gone. He spotted us at all. So it is. You also can see all the gauges in here. Oh wait, shift F2, yeah. So right now we are at slow speed. This is pressure, by the way. This is our batteries. Speed, TUC. Don't need that. We don't need any torpedoes right now. So well, I guess everything is fine. Also diesel looking, okay. Alright. Let's get our observation scope up. The weather's pretty good, so they can see for miles. The reason why you don't want your periscope being up all the time. Okay, this is the sun. Is this something? So I just saw a dot. Seems to be nothing. Alright, seems to be clear. So the reason you don't want your periscope to be up all the time is that it will leave a trail. Well, you're quite easy to be spotted, especially in this heavy sea. So yeah, let's get up.
Neue Tiefe 0 Meter.
Vorne um 15, hinten um 10.
Get the periscope down. I can't remember the hotkey. Oh well, here it is. So we are surfacing. there are guys popping up. Okay. So all of our officers are done for, but we can only get one of them into bed. I don't think we need a weapon officer now. So Thorwaldsen is getting CE now, and Slasher is doing an O. Okay, Sinesex, you are on. You're going to bed. And the bridge needs someone that is able to spot things. Let's change things around. Or you, Anton Obermeier. Well, we get our Brazilian guy up there too. And Nymeria could use some fresh air. Okay, everything that has good endurance is getting up to the repairs. I don't really read repairs right now, but well, better have people there sooner than later. Also could mend a bit electric engines, even though we don't need them. By the way, electric engines. Are the electric engines being charged? Okay, that will take a while. Now CO2 is going down. Yes, it is. So let's set to recharge mode. How is it looking upside there? Okay, heavy C. There are guys. Our Brazilian friend. Oh, Mr. Slasher got this. Whoa. Well, that's really heavy, see? That's why I was there wearing these ropes. Okay. Are we on what appears spirited? So, sorry, Nymeria. Looks like you have a bed now. Oh, let's hope we won't encounter another one of these planes in the near future. And we are closing in on England. Still 38 hours to go, so see you when you reach it.